Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to talk about processing. Processing is the thinking work that computers have to do to turn your inputs into outputs. So think about this. You are taking a photo through Snapchat that you'd like to send to a group of friends. Well, what does Snapchat have to do? What does it have to, how does it process that photo and turn it into a photo that shows up on your friend's screen? Or, there's lots of different apps, and we're going to look at some different types of apps in this activity today. So before you do the processing activity, you have to make sure that you are signed up for our code.org class for Elizabeth. So if you did not yet do that, you have to go back a couple assignments to the join code.org assignment in Canvas. So let's get started here to look at the different ways that computers process information. So there's four main ways, and the types of processing are if then processing, counting, finding a match, and comparing, which are kind of similar in my opinion. But let's look at this. Is it your birthday app? All right. So you can get there by just clicking on that link and opening it up in code.org. So in this example, you're going to choose your birthday. Remember, you have to press run first to get the app to work. So we're going to choose our birthday here and find out if it's your birthday. Obviously, this is a very basic app, right? Okay, so I put in my birthday and it tells me it's not your birthday yet this year. Obviously, we're in January. My birthday's in October. But what if we put in today's date, which actually the day I'm recording this, it is January 26th. So I'm going to choose January 26th and see what it says. Pretend my birthday is January 26th. Find out if it's my birthday. It is my birthday, okay? So it's not. But if it was today, then the app would tell me because the app knows that it is January 26th today, and it knows that it is not October 1st, my actual birthday. So what it's using is if then type of processing. So it's basically saying if today's date is the person's birthday, then we're going to show the happy birthday message, right? So it's, saying if it is, if it is October 1st, then we're going to show the happy birthday message. But if it's not, then we show the other message. So the other type of processing that's being used in this example is comparing. Wow, look at that circle there. So we're also using comparing. So it's comparing your birthday to today. So it's actually using two types of processing. All right. Comparing your birthday to today. So really basic app. Obviously, we were just, showing an example to explain both comparing and if then processing types. Let's look at another app. The next one, I believe this is the next one. Yep. The National Park Quiz. I'm going to run it. This is a quiz about America's national parks. I don't know much about national parks, so we'll see how I do. So obviously the inputs, I'm pressing start. So the inputs are, which answer is chosen. So we have to input what we believe to be as the correct answer. So the first question is, what was the first national park? I actually don't know this. I probably should know this. I'm going to go with Yellowstone because it's the most recognizable name. Okay, so I am going to put in Yellowstone. And of course, what else does the app need to know to function? What else? What other input? It needs to know the right answer, which we could either store in the app or we could program to get from the internet too. Apps are that smart that it can go out to Google and search for things on the internet. So, oh, I got the correct answer. All right. So I chose Yellowstone. It's telling me correct. And I can move on to the next question, which is the largest national park. I'm gonna go with Denali. Denali's in Alaska, and just, Alaska's the biggest state, so I'm just gonna assume it's Denali. But I got it wrong. Okay, my theory was wrong. So it says, sorry, Wrangell in whatever is the largest national park. Okay, even bigger than many countries. That's interesting. Okay, so what types of, so we're either getting that correct or that sorry message as our output, right? What types of processing are being used in this example? So again, it's very much like our first example. If the answer is right, then it shows correct. If it's wrong, it shows incorrect, right? So let's think about that. So if the answer is correct, it shows you correct, and incorrect, it says sorry. Okay, so it's using that if then type of processing to get an answer. It's also comparing your choice to the right answer. So sometimes that if then way of computers thinking kind of go hand in hand. We see that together. So you're going to write that out as well. All right, compares your answer and the right answer. Right. Okay, let's look at a different one that uses a slightly different types of processing here, so we can see another example. Okay, so the next app is called How Many Countries? So this app is going to tell us, fun facts about different countries. Ask it a question and it will tell you how many countries meet that requirement. All right, so let's take a look and see what this app really does. How many countries we have choices here. Okay, so we can pick between how many countries are bigger than Alaska, how many have no land borders, how many are decreasing population. That actually sounds kind of interesting to me. So how many countries are decreasing population? Boom, it counts them. It gives me an answer right away. How many countries are landlocked? 49 countries. So these are obviously, pre-programmed answers here, and it's matching the countries to the question. So obviously this is an app that would have the countries programmed running in the background, and then every time it is asked a question, it is counting the number of countries that match that question. So two types of processing going on here. All right, first one, obviously counting. We know it's counting because anytime we see a number involved, there is usually counting involved as well. So sorry, my typing over here is a little bit messy. Should probably go a little smaller with my font here. Okay, so it is counting because it's counting the countries that matched, sorry, spelling, that matched the question. And it's also finding a match. Okay, it's also finding a match because it's matching the country to the question. So two different types of processing going on here. Okay. Let's do one more. All right, and then I'm gonna have you guys do the last four on your own. So we'll do half together and you'll do half on your own. So the last one we're gonna look at today is my famous birthday. Whoops, my famous birthday. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter my birthday again, and I'm just gonna assume I was born in 1998, which is the youngest I can be for this app. I like that. And it's going to find me a writer. So it's going to tell me writers that were born on my birthday. So this guy named Khaled Hosseini was born on my birthday. And so the input is, you know, my birthday and year, you know, month, date, and year. Output is um an author born on the same day as me. So what type of process is going on here? All right. So what is the best one, you know, when it is, you know, it has all this information stored. There's, just think, the app has, you know, an author stored for every day of the year, and it gets my information. So it's finding a match by matching my birthday month and day with the birthday month and day of a writer. Now, I'm not sure why it asked for the year. That was kind of like information that didn't wasn't needed, because it actually says the same day. Maybe he was born the same in 1998. I don't know. Can't really tell by looking at him. But you guys get the idea, right? Matches the your birthday month with the author's birthday month. Okay. All right. So for the rest of the assignment, please complete Stamp Notebook, which is always an app I see, and I'm thinking my son would like that app. Fastest Finger, Guess the Number, and Where Should I Live, which I also kind of like that app as well. So for those apps, you're going to test them out by clicking on the link, choosing the type of processing. Oh, on the back here, make sure you're choosing at least 2 types of processing. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Stamp Notebook only uses 1. These 3 on the back use at least 2 different types of processing, at least. Some even more than that. And explain, how is the processing being done? How is that input being turned into output? If you guys have any questions about this or need help with one of the particular apps, please feel free to reach out to me and I would be happy to explain it to you. Thank you guys for joining me in this video. Have a great day. Bye.